welcome back to my channel. My name's Willow and I am now a registered nurse. I thought I would make a video today about my tips on what to bring with you to your clinical placements. So I have just finished uni this year in October and I thought this is a pretty good time to make this video because it's still all pretty fresh in my mind. I thought I'd share it with you. Hopefully it helps you out. I wanted to show you what I found really helpful to have with me while on clinical placement. I was lucky enough to experience a variety of areas throughout my degree, and so I thought I'd share these handy tips with you today. So let's talk about what I brought with me on clinical placement. First, and probably the most handiest item I had while on placement, my notebook. This little black book is the most handiest thing I had for obvious reasons. Make sure you get one that is a decent enough size to be able to actually write your information down, which sounds ridiculous. What I'm trying to say is you want a small pocket-sized notebook, but you don't want it to be this big, because when you're writing things down, you're flipping all these pages, writing notes. Whereas if you have something that's actually a decent size, you won't have pages and pages of the same notes. And this little one I bought from like the dollar store, the reject shop, and it fits in my next item, which is this, my nurse pocket pouch. I highly recommend getting one of these. I don't know about you, but some of my pants or skirts that I wore didn't have pockets. So annoying. So this just came in very handy because I had this full of all kinds of things. In the back it's got pockets and a little zip area up in there. But I just bought this off Facebook secondhand, like for $5. So definitely get one of these. Next is to have these pens. You're just gonna need a lot of pens. It's hilarious how these grow legs and run away. So make sure you have spare pens and even a couple of pens on you, because it's a nightmare when you have to borrow someone's pen or find a pen. Just bring pens. Also, highlighters. They are super handy when you are doing your notes or highlighting important information. When you're getting handover, it's really convenient to have highlighters with you. Next is to have snacks. So snacks that you can put in your pocket. Healthy snacks are always a good choice, but have snacks with you because you never know when you're going to get a break. It's just easy to have something that's kind of on the go and is convenient. So bring snacks. As well as snacks, a very important thing is to bring your own lunch. This is very important because some places you go may not have a cafeteria, or you may not have access to be able to go and buy your lunch where you are, and the last thing you want is to come to work and not have any lunch and you're going to be starving all day. So always bring your own lunch, bring snacks, and on that note, it's always important to bring your own cutlery. So I always bring my own cutlery. It's just easier to have your own things and you don't have to worry about finding these in the kitchen or going without, because it's very hard to eat lunch when you don't have the right cutlery. Next is a keep cup. So bring your own coffee cup. Some places you go, you have to use their cups, and I don't know about you, but I find it very frustrating. You don't want to use someone else's cup, and it's just better to bring your own cup, and then you don't have to worry about using someone else's or finding a cup or so these are super handy. I bought this from Kmart for $2, so saving the environment as well. A huge one is to bring your own water bottle. This is my saving grace. I take it with me everywhere, but yeah, bring a water bottle. You will need to stay hydrated, and having the convenience of having your own water bottle is a godsend. Another thing is to bring your mints, just for obvious reasons again. You know, when you finish lunch or after a coffee or something, you don't want to be that person, so yeah, bring mints. I would recommend mints over chewing gum. It's just not very professional to be chewing gum and looking after your patients, so yeah, just some mints will suffice. Also lip balm or chapstick. So I have this on me all the time. Working in a hospital during the day, you are going to get dry lips, and yeah, it's a smart thing to have some lip balm with you, and it fits in your pocket, so yeah, bring some lip balm. Also, I could not live without my fob watch. So this I bought from eBay for $3, and it's just very convenient when you're doing your observations on your patient. Sometimes there's no clock in the room, so you need a clock. Yeah, so get a fob watch, it will save you. So as for what to wear to placement, my university had a uniform policy where we had to wear the university's shirt, and we had to find our own bottoms, so we had to wear pants or knee-length skirts and stockings. All I can say for that is just make sure that whatever you wear, pants, skirts, that they have pockets, because you need pockets. No idea how much stuff you're going to end up having to carry around. So the shoes that I wore, and I still wear to this day, are my Skechers. They have been the absolute best shoe. I don't get sore feet, I don't have blisters, non-slip, they're so comfortable, and they are beautiful. Like, I've had these for a year, almost a year, and yeah, they are in perfect condition still. So recommend some Skechers. Make sure you get shoes that are full coverage. So I know some people wear just with a strap over the top of the foot, but if you can get full coverage, it's so much safer. Just a lot cleaner and safer. Yeah, so just make sure they're covered over the top of your foot. Also, for the ladies, I recommend wearing a super comfortable bra. I personally wear sports bras. I highly recommend taking that into consideration, because you could be working 12-hour shifts, and the last thing you need is to be uncomfortable. So take that into consideration. Sports bras or just comfortable supportive bras. So as for grooming, we had to adhere to the university policy, which was long hair had to be tied up in a bun, and we had to have no long nails, no jewellery. It's a policy also of where we were doing our placement that we have to have bare below the elbows. So I would recommend not wearing any jewellery, no nail polish or long nails. Keep in mind that your clinical placement could be treated as a job interview. So keeping up that professional appearance, just because you never know what the managers or, you know, everyone's always watching you, and I mean that in a good way. Yeah, there's always potential for job prospects when you're going on placement. So even though it might not be an area that you're interested in, or, you know, you want to pursue in the future, don't take it for granted, because you just never know what's going to happen, and the last thing you want is a bad reference or a bad recommendation or bad feedback from your placement because you had nail polish on, or, you know, you had a bangle on, or anything. So always keep it professional, know the uniform policy of your uni and where you're going on placement. So every placement I went on, there was always at least one or two nurses. That was a tractor. So every placement I went on, there was always at least one or two nurses who was wearing jewelry, who was wearing long nails, nail polish. Even though, you know, there was people in the workplace who were doing that, I never wanted to go against the uniform policy because I was there as a student, I was learning. Yeah, I never wanted to break that professional conduct. Last tip would be to have a great bag, one that you can put all your things in, your water bottle, your lunchbox, everything just goes in the one bag because it's very frustrating having to carry everything in with you. I have this great bag and it fits everything I need in it. It's handmade from a lovely girl in WA. I'll put a link to her Instagram down below, but yeah, I just love it. It's super cute. It's got little pockets on the outside so I can put all my things I need in there conveniently, but it's just great. It fits everything in it. Yeah, so highly recommend just getting a big bag that you can throw everything in. It is just more convenient and just looks more professional. So I think I've covered everything I wanted. If there is anything that you would like to add or something that you found helpful, please let me know. Leave a comment and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do love making these videos and I'm always open to anything you would like to know, anything you want me to talk about. Yeah, but I will leave it for now and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!